Yes. Today let us revise fraction. What is a fraction? Fraction is a part of whole. So fraction is a part of whole. So here this is that whole thing. In this one what we shaded is that part of the whole. That is here we divided into 4 equal parts. A whole we divided into 4 equal parts. So that is the fraction, that is a part of the whole. It represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. So here we represent it one or more equal parts. So here we representing that 4 equal parts. So here we shaded the 3 portions of that object. So here we can write it, represent a fraction as numerator, fraction bar and the denominator. So denominator contains that whole thing, that how much parts we divided. That one you can write it on the denominator. Then on the numerator what we shaded or what we used, that you can write it on the numerator. Yes, so here 3 portions, 3 parts are shaded. So 3 by 4 is the whole parts we divided. So that is that 4, 3 by 4. So how you can read the fraction? You can read the fraction as 3 by 5, that you can read it as 3/5. Then 1 by 2, that you can read it as 1/2. Then 3 by 4, that you can read it as 3/4. And then 1 by 4, that you can read it as 1/4. So these two are the standard form, that is the half and the quarter. Then 3/5. So here you can read it as the numerator as it is, that is 3. Then the denominator you can write it as fifths, that is a th. Here also 3/4, that you can write it like that. Did you know what is that unit fraction? Yes, unit fraction is which as 1 as the numerator is a unit fraction. So here, can you able to see this? Yes. So here we divided one whole into an half, then 1/3, then 1 by 4, then 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 7 equal parts, 8 equal parts, 9 equal parts and 10 equal parts. So here we divided all the things in one whole. In one whole we divided into 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. So here we representing all the numerator as 1. All the numerators we are representing as 1. So these type of fractions are called as unit fraction. So a fraction which has 1 as the numerator. So here all the fractions has the numerator as 1. So I hope so you understand what is an unit fraction. Good. Then the next one is equivalent fraction. What is an equivalent fraction? These fractions represent the same part. All these are different fraction. However, area covered by all the same. That is, here, see all these squares. Here 4 squares are there. All the squares are covered by the same area, same size, isn't it? So here we divided into 2 parts, here 4 parts, here 6 parts, here 8 parts. So if we shade this side, you can write it as the fraction as 1 by 2. Same way, if you shaded this portion, then you can write it as that 2 by 4, isn't it? Because we shaded the 2 parts and the total part is 4. Here, same way, you can write it as 3 by 6. Then here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, totally 18s. So here this 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6 and 4 by 8. So all the 4 things are the equivalent fraction. So here how much the area covered by all the same. That one is called as the equivalent fraction. Otherwise, if you simplify this fraction, you will be getting that 1 by 2 for all the fractions. For example, so if it is 2 by 4 means if you simplify it, you will be getting 2 times 1 is 2. Then 2 times 2 is 4. So 1 by 2. Then here 3 times 1 is 3. Then 3 times 2 is 6. Then 4 times 1 is 4. Then 4 times 2 is 8. So if you simplify all the fractions, we will be getting 1 by 2. Then this type of fraction is called as equivalent fraction. Shall we find more equivalent fractions? Yes. See here 1 by 2. So here of the things, the same portion, the same area is covered by 1 by 4. Can you able to see this, the white line which is equal to this? So 1 by 2 is equivalent fraction to 1 by 4. So here 1 by 4. So how many 1 by 4s here? 2. So if you add it, while you are adding the fraction, you should add only the numerator, isn't it? So 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 by 4. Here also 2 by 4. So 2 by 4 and 2 by 4 are equivalent. So for 1 by 2 is 2 by 4 is equivalent. Then which one is the equal to this? 1 by 6. Yes, 1 by 6. So here how many parts of 1 by 6 here? So you are having 3 parts, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3. So you are getting 3 by 6. So 3 by 6 is equivalent to the 1 by 2. So 3 by 6 is equal to the 1 by 2. Same way here. 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 is equivalent to that 1 by 6. So here how many parts we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you add this 4, you will be getting 4 by 8. So 4 by 8 is equivalent to 1 by 2. So 4 by 8 is equivalent to 1 by 2. Then what will be the next equivalent fraction? The next equivalent fraction will be this. That is 5 by 10. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So equal parts. We divided into equal parts. No? So this 5 by 10 is equivalent to that 1 by 2. So the next equivalent fraction for 1 by 2 is 5 by 10. Again if you simplify this, you will be getting 1 by 2. Got it? Yes. Then can we find out whether any other equivalent fraction in this one? Yes. So 1 by 3 is equivalent to 1 by 9. How it is? See. 1 by 3 is equivalent to 1 by 9. See, the area which is covered here is equal to the area which is covered by 1 by 9. See here. So if you add it, you will be getting 3 by 9. So 1 by 3 is equal to 3 by 9. If you simplify 3 by 9, you will be getting again 1 by 3. So these two are equivalent fraction. So these two we can't match it. So this two is called as unequivalent fraction.